Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Let's see here. Put that down just a little bit. Put that down a little more. Here we are. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. As you can see, we're here in Raceroom. It's a Wednesday evening, and it's the correct Wednesday evening to be an endurance challenge. Endurance challenge number 3 for the what should I say? The triad of sim racing, as I'll say it. You've got the Can-Am Sim Sport, you've got Tugas Racing, and you've got the ERS Racing Club. These 3 communities combined doesn't make Captain Planet, makes Raceroom potentially a better place. These 3 communities coming together here at the Red Bull Ring for 90 minutes, multi-class GT3s, GTR3s within Raceroom, or the GT4s, GTR4 in Raceroom. As you can see, there have been some updates to how Raceroom kind of broadcasts the overlays and everything else on how they look. Me personally, not the Can-Am Sim Sport, I don't think Tugas Racing, I don't think ESR Racing Club, none of us can take credit for how they look now. I was notified about an hour ago of an update to how it used to, from how it used to look to how it looks now. There was an update. We got it all put together, and it looks pretty good. So hopefully you enjoy it. Even if you don't, unfortunately, we're not going backwards. We're sticking with how the new layout looks. So hopefully you enjoy it. We'll run through everything kind of quickly. That way you can keep your eyes open and peeled and in the know for what it needs. Now, auto director, there we go. An auto director off, unfortunately. Now it'll work right. So, 90 minutes, Red Bull Ring, GT3s, GT4s here in Raceroom. Welcome, as always. Love you out there. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for spending some of your evening with us. The triad of sim racing. I like the ring of that. I like the tone of that. We're going to stick with that. But what you can see, let's run through the overlays here really quickly. I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory, but what you have now with the standings board in the top left, it's set up for multi-class. So the person that the auto director is focused on, or if it's not auto director, then who I'm focused on, is going to be indented. So you got their name at the bottom. Bernie Puebla here. He's in the Ferrari GT3. He's also indented up there on the standings board, so you can kind of pick out, who exactly is where. You'll also notice on the left side of the standings board, you've got different colors. It looks like for this race, the kind of grayish green will be GT3s, and then the red will be GT4s. As you're kind of seeing as well, is that this new overlay actually cycles through some stuff. So it's going to cycle through there beside the number of the position they're in class. Between the position and between their names, it has the manufacturers. It's going to have, when you see the little dash as of right now, we're only in practice, it's actually going to show positions lost or gained, how many of each way. And then it also shows the country that the person is racing, either for or from. So a little extras. I'm actually liking this. It reminds me a lot of how an F1 broadcast kind of looks with the graphics package and everything else. So it's pretty cool. But as we always have had, in the bottom, you're going to have the person that the camera is focused on, what position they're in currently. The 132.4 that Bernie's put in is probably his fastest lap. It is. No. Yeah. So the best lap of that person is going to be there. As you can see popping up right there. You're also going to have kind of their splits from from lap to lap. So it's kind of keeping track as they go, when it shows on somebody, if they're up or down on any given lap they're on. So Ian McClure here, he's already set a session best here in Sector 1, being purple. And then it's flowing through in his Sector 2 here. I'll tell you what, let's keep it on him. Let's take Auto Director off. Let's follow him as he goes through the sweeping right-hander into that very cut left, down across the gravel, around the bowl, the big bowl. But there you go. He's now has a session best here for the second sector of purple. He's going to flow through. Let's go on board. So we're on board. You're seeing the time still go. And let's see where he ends up. He did a 1:31.6 on his last lap, which is the best for him so far. How does he do here through the last corner? Let's see where he ends up. There you go. So he was slower in that final sector. So that keeps you going right there. Let's go back to Auto Director. Beside all that information there in the middle, you've also got kind of the active telemetry of the car. The RPMs of the car, what gear they're in, how fast they're going, and whatnot. So you're kind of keeping it's kind of keeping an active look of the telemetry, whether you're on board or you're just watching or whatever. So that's kind of that. What else is kind of new? What you see at the top now is you no longer have that kind of ugly looking bar with all kinds of stuff, maybe even a broken graphic. Usually it was a broken graphic of like the country flag, where of either who was hosting it or where it was being hosted. Now you've got just a clean practice qualifying in probably race with a countdown of time. So we have less than 2 minutes to go here in practice before a 15-minute solo quali. So once we move into qualification, it'll be cycling through people, but you won't see everyone on track. It'll just be their own little sessions. So if you've taken part in Raceroom in a solo quali, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You've got the three variants of the triad, all their logos there in the top right. So hand clap, golf clap to all three of these fantastic communities, bringing people together in Raceroom, bringing people together for something that used to be a part of Raceroom, but really no longer isn't. There used to be those weekly endurance races that people loved, that people looked towards, that people really wanted to do. Unfortunately, they're kind of gone. For one reason or another, who knows? I can't answer that. Only Raceroom or KW or Sector 3 or whoever they want to be called, only they can answer that, but they're gone. So these three communities here are bringing people together to do these once again. So every other week on a Wednesday, you're going to have one of these. You can join any various Discord community you want here of the Triad. If you look in the description, you're going to have links to Tugas Racing, to ESR, apologies, ESR Racing Club. The Can-Am Sim Sport, as always, you can kind of see there in the bottom left, discord.gg/CASS. Now here's a cool thing coming up right now. Bam! You might see the QR code. You don't have to click it. I know a lot of people they get weird with QR codes. But with this new overlay system, broadcast system, suite, whatever you want to call it, that QR link, if you wanted to scan it with your phone right now, it would take you to the discord.gg/CASS. It would open it up within Discord. You would be right there. That's all you need. So wherever you may be in the world, whatever community works best for you, for time zones or for just community overall, whatever it might be, look up any one of those three, join up, and then you can get yourself access to what you're looking here this evening. One step further is that if you want to join one of those three, you'll also then need to join the Can-Am Sim Sport simracing.gp community. That link is also in the description. We run everything through simracing.gp. Their lovely logo there below the Discord, the Can-Am SimSport Discord logo. Their service for right now is free, and I will also say fantastic. Their service allows us to basically set however many events we want of Raceroom or ACC or Assetto Corsa 1, whatever we want to do. Let's us just set everything in there, and then right when we want it, it comes up, it gets ready to go, like you're seeing here. So we had to do nothing on the back end. It was all done by simracing.gp, and here we are. So look up our community, get involved there, get yourself registered to all the events that you want. And then you can have some fun. Can-Am SimSport, we run stuff on Wednesdays, like you're seeing here every other week. We run weekly Friday night events in Raceroom, done by Sim Racing GP. We run a Monday night series ongoing at the moment, a Thursday night, and a Sunday night of AMS2, Automobilista 2. So, if you're looking for someone to race with, find any one of those three communities. Tugas does their stuff. They do fantastic stuff. ESR, they do their own stuff as well. Fantastic things. I don't know the particulates of what each one does, but if you want to know more, join their Discord, join our Discord, get involved wherever you want, and go from there. I'm just trying to think of what else we got. Let's move this. We're going to do some active stuff here. We're going to move that up. I'm just trying to think of what else I can go through really quickly. There are some new camera angles. Now, whether Auto Director will go to them or not, I don't know. So what this angle we have kind of here now is the TV angle. So it's kind of the trackside angle. There's also the normal dash, cockpit, which usually goes through. Usually, I think Auto Director goes from the TV to the cockpit. There also is now a helicopter. I don't know if it'll actively and automatically switch to this, but the helicopter cam is now built into the suite, so it's easier kind of to go to. So, who knows what the Auto Director might do? He might earn some extra money tonight if he goes to the helicopter cam. We've paid the pilots very well, so they will be up there the entire time. They're going to be circling. We've got about 4 helicopters on standby. So when one goes up, when one comes down for fuel, the next one goes right back up. So who knows what you might see? But that's that. We'll go back to Auto Director. And he's still in the helicopter cam, so there might be some bugs to have to maybe work out a little bit here, because I wonder if it'll just be a helicopter cam the entire time. So we're going to switch back to TV. But now none of them are in TV. Let's go to cockpit. Cockpit. Let's go to TV. That's in helicopter. Okay, I'm not sure. There might be some things to work out here. Terry Sanders, maybe I shouldn't have done helicopter cam. Static cam. What's A? That's the action cam. Okay. TV trackside cam. I don't know what the trackside cam's really doing here. The trackside's kind of just using whatever I've touched before. That's not the wing that you have. The cockpit, the dash, and then it goes back to TV, which right now is on the action camera. So maybe we'll leave it on the static TV trackside, then Auto Director. All right, that's how we're going with it for right now. I don't know if there's bug. I'm not sure how many bugs might still be in this. But you never know. Yeah, we won't even worry about that. So I haven't really been paying attention to the chat. Hello to everyone out there. Hopefully you're having a great evening. Thank you for the couple subscribers we just got. Nuno, Rosario, Skypix, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. It is true, not that we're trying to boost subscribers, but I have put on, if you're out there just lurking and you want to chat, you do have to be subscribed for at least 3 minutes, and then you can chat. We're doing that to kind of get rid of any type of bots, or the sex bots, or any kind of other bots other than Streamlabs or Nightbot. I'm not sure why Nightbot's still going, because I thought I turned him off. The dirty bots we don't want and we don't allow, so that's why you need to be a subscriber. If you want to subscribe, say something, and then unsubscribe, you are more welcome to do so. But I think we've kind of gone through everything. Hopefully everything sounds good. Hopefully everything looks good. If anyone wants to very quickly, let me know. I won't be talking the entire time. I'm going to walk away like I kind of normally do. I don't want to... Don't's kind of the wrong word. I don't want to annoy folks, because I'll probably run out of things to say very quickly, because I'm not really prepared to talk for 90 minutes of race time, plus another 8 of qualifying. So I wonder if we should put it on the action camera to kind of be a little bit... We'll leave it on the action camera for now, of the auto director. But let's go through the leaderboard as of now. So right now we have 15 GT3s in the session. It looks like 2 others have yet to... There's Terry Sanders and Sebastian have yet to put in a time or attempt a time. I'm not sure what they might be doing. So there's at least 17 in the server GT3s and 7 GT4s. 17 plus 7 equals 24, I think, if my rudimentary math is correct. At least 24 people in here as of right now. Let's see if 24 make it to the green flag. But you've got Ariel Zatoni. Is that Tony? He's currently run, or she. They have run a 129.3. Martin Edmonds is currently your P2 GT3 with almost 4/10 off that pace. His fastest time is a 129.7. Adam Komorowski that you're looking at here, the only Bentley. I believe the only Bentley on the grid, currently running his fastest time is a 129.840. If we go down to the GT4s, Nuno Rosario has currently, his fastest time is a 139.7. Currently P1 in the GT4s. Looks like Joshua Culbreth, his fastest time is a 139.8, so very close to Nuno there in P2. Phil Jr. still out there trying to get some time in with about 5.5 to go. He has run a 140.4. So there's your top 3 in each class. The question will be, I'm just asking this out loud, really to myself, if Terry Sanders and Sebastian in the GT3s, if they stay in the server but don't set a time, I'm unsure if they start in the back. I don't know if it's starting by overall position or just by position in class. So that's something to watch out for if I'm not sitting here at the green flag. There might be 2 GT3s all the way in the back behind GT4s that they will need to work their way through. I'm fairly 95% certain they will be starting in the back if they do start. So they'll have about 6 GT4s to get through before then finding their way to the backs of the GT3s. So some interesting stories. Some interesting things happening. Nuno, yes, pole for now for you. That's fantastic work. Looking good in that split BMW livery. I don't think I've really ever seen that. Not that I go looking through all the liveries of Raceroom, but I don't think I've ever seen that one even on track here in Raceroom. So that is very cool. Very cool indeed. If you're out there right now, make sure to smash that like button. The more likes it gets, the more views it gets, kind of the more chat rate that it gets. I believe the algorithm picks it up. So, the algorithm will allow others that maybe aren't in the know, at least of the Can-Am SimSport YouTube page. It may show up in some of their feeds. Maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. But if we don't get the likes up, or if we don't get anything like that, then there's really no chance of us ever, getting into the algorithm for someone who may not even know that we exist. So any likes are appreciated. Any subscribes are appreciated. Any views, any chat, it's all appreciated. We love it all. We love you all out there. We do all this for fun. We're certainly not making any money off of it. And we're certainly not trying to. We're just trying to showcase, first and foremost, the people on the track. It's not about me. It's certainly not about me. I'm just the one behind the mic, behind the streaming software that's putting it out there for you all to watch. That's the only part in this that I have. The folks on the track are the ones who deserve your love, your excitement, your applause. They deserve it all. They're taking the time out of their Wednesday evening to at least put in 90 minutes of race time, plus more, for practice qualifying, and even practice even before all this. So show your support, show your love for the folks on track. And I have no doubts they will love you back. They will appreciate it. And we'll all go there. Genghis Khan. That's cool. I missed the race. Looks like fun battles. Well, I'm sorry that you missed it. That is one thing that the Sim Racing GP, that's one thing that not really is a hindrance per se, but you need to be registered for the event, quote unquote, the event/race before the server launches. So if you try to get in after the fact, you're unable to. So if you have interest in these longer endurance races here in Raceroom, and that's why I say find the Can-Am SimSport, find that community on simracing.gp. I'm fairly certain there is a link in the description. So if you're on mobile, if you're on your computer, it won't really help you if you're watching on TV, straight through the YouTube app. But find that link, put in an application, and by that I mean just apply to be on it. We accept. I don't think we've turned anyone down yet. So in the 171 members that we have, we've accepted everyone that's wanted to join. Put in your application. It'll be accepted. Then you've got free reign of these Wednesday endurance events, Friday night events for the Can-Am SimSport, and anything else we might put up there. So join in on the fun, because that's what it's all about. Here you go. I still got the ADAC. Ignore that. That's just part of the theme that I have set for this. That didn't really work. But Ariel Zatoni there with a 129.3 P1 overall, P1 in class. Paul Rickabin. I'm butchering all that. I apologize. Slipped into P2 there with a 129.5. Martin Edmonds, 129.7. 123 GT3s. Nuno Rosario, 139.7. GT4. King Garbett, P2, 139.8. And then Mark Sutton, look at him, moving himself up into P3, a 140.2. Here's your 123 P3, or 123 GT3s, 123 GT4s. As we always do in the Can-Am Sim Sport, at least always in Raceroom, we always put in a 3-minute warm-up after quali, before the race. That gives the folks out there at least a 3-minute window to catch your breath, verify any setup tweaks, or verify the setup overall, make sure you got enough fuel for the first stint, or take your car out there and just destroy it as much as it can be destroyed. So if you're new to at least the Can-Am Sim Sport community, either watching or whatnot, we like to do this to kind of give the folks, a 3-minute window of, kind of prepare yourself, and get the butterflies out, get yourself ready to, to go for real. Make sure you got the right tires if there's different tire compounds. Make sure you got your full fuel, or if you're going to short fuel it, figure out you're going to short fuel it because you want to try to undercut. Whatever you want to do, 3 minutes, that's what it's there for. I think what I'm going to do, since I've been talking for this long, I'm going to stay at least until the green flag drops, maybe a little bit of the first lap, and then probably walk away for a bit, and I'll check back in just to make sure everything's going well. There are times where I might commentate the entire time, but kind of got to be in the right. I personally need to be in the right mindset to do that. Right now, I'm not in the right mindset to do that. So I want everyone in the chat. I want you all to keep the conversation going without me. Interact with each other, cheer someone on. Just don't start fights. Streamlabs is out there, Nightbot's out there. They'll keep everyone in line. My unpaid interns. Auto director here. He's slightly paid. He's going to switch it around. If you're not familiar with the auto director, see Nuno, that one was held for review. From what you just said, we'll show it. There you go. So Nuno's getting himself ready. He's got a code brown already. Make sure you got enough code browns to go. Don't bottle it. Don't worry about it. Just focus. I do the same thing when I'm in a race. Zoltan, I'm not even racing this. There's nothing for me to push. You need to say push to someone else. Push to Nuno. Cheer Nuno on. Zoltan, that's what I want from you. Your job tonight. Cheer on Nuno Rosario. In chat at the moment. Out there P1 for the GT4s. This is training for a race for a 10-hour. There you go. Hopefully not a 10-hour in Raceroom, or you will have some code brown moments because you won't be able to leave the seat. My boy Paul coming to take name. Take name. Take names? He's looking to what's that movie quote? Let's just say he's here to take names and chew bubblegum, and he's all out of bubblegum. That's the PG quote for the other way of gotten it. That's still not very good. Let's move this. It's kind of hard to see. Move right there. But the formation lap, everyone's getting on the grid. I believe that's like a minute. So Nuno, get yourself ready, get in there, let's go. Everyone else, they're getting ready as well. Everyone's hitting the grid. There's your leaderboard. It's going in. There you go. Auto director's moving inward. I don't know why he's clear back here at P16 though. But Sebastian did not finish. He might not even start. And they're off. Just like that, green flag. Moving up even clearer, so auto director's already doing well. The auto director will keep the closest battle in focus per the relative times. So right now, P1 and P2 are fighting. That's kind of the most important battle, but then it switches around like it just did there. For Gleb, he's moving his way around. Yes, Jeremy. Well, I don't know if he's a murderer, but Martin Emmons, he was in. I watched. Well, we showed the Daytona 2.4, which he was in, and he did very, very well. He's a very complete racer. I don't know the person behind the racer, but here he's a complete racer. But we're on board with him. I like this. I'm loving how auto directors kind of just doing it, kind of working how it used to do. But then he switches to whatever that was, so I'm not really sure what that was. So there's lap 1. Also, let me know. I know I'm not going to be talking the entire time, so I won't be talking over the sounds, but let me know if I need to up the sounds a little bit more or not. But yeah, the top 3 right there are killing it. Actually, the top 4 are all very close. Top 5 even. Speaking of the devil, there's P5. There's Gleb Lipsky. I don't even know what that car is. What is that car? What's that? An Alpina? Alpine? I'm gonna be fairly honest with you. I've put almost 1,000 hours into Raceroom. I don't know what car that was that Gleb's in. Oh, it's a BMW. Oh, I'm stupid. Is it? I don't know. I got clean on. One second. Is that just a weird BMW, chat? I don't know. That's throwing me off completely. Got that sweet watch there. It is a BMW. I don't know why it's got that badge. It didn't have the BMW badge. It's weird. Either way. What's this? Ooh. There's a whole slew of new things to open up in race. So there's what that's doing is that is comparing that would be the car that it's focused on is on the right hand side. So it's focused on Paul at the moment in his comparison, and now it's Adam in his comparison to P3 on the left. I kind of like that. I think we're going to leave that. That kind of gives you a real time of the relative between the person. I mean, you can kind of tell that they're 2/10 away from each other, but it kind of just adds to the dramatic effect. So Zoltan, is it really an Alpina or is it a BMW? I guess I'm dumb and I don't know what an Alpina is. Because it looks like it has the BMW badge, the crest, the logo on the front of it. But these top 5 are they are on it. Looks like there is about a 2-second gap between P4 and P5. Gleb in P5 has moved up 5 positions. He must have started 10th and he's already up to 5th. Sebastian did not make it. It's a souped-up BMW M6. Okay. Yeah, I can honestly say I've never seen that car in a race room. It just shows you how much I pay attention. So, I think with that, I'm gonna step away for a bit. I want you all to enjoy what you're watching here. I want you all to interact with each other out there in the chat. Keep it going. I'll be checking in from time to time. We'll run off and do some other things while this is going on here. You're in great hands with the auto director. We've still got our helicopter pilots up there circling around. Like I said, we got 4 of them. We got 4 of them on the payroll right now. They're ready to go up and down. So if the helicopter cam shows up, throw out some GGs for the helicopter. But all of the information that you need is right here in front of you. Enjoy. There's a spinner. There's another spinner. Who is that? Another spinner. That is one messed up Audi. That would be James McKnight. That is Ken Scott. So 2 GT4s getting into it there. 2 Audis. 3 Audis. McKnight, Garbett, and Scott. So that is going to... I'm going to assume that's probably going to put them amongst the GT3s already. So all kinds of stuff's going to happen here. So keep your eyes on it. Keep them peeled. If you show up, hit that like button. Help us out. Oh, no! Commentator's curse. That was Paul. Where's he going? Where's he going? There he's getting going. He's got some. Let's go inside. That's Vic Veg. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Down here. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be an early pit for Paul. He's going to need to get that taken care of. That is some gnarly hood action going on there. You got 2 styles of the Corvette. I think those are 2 different styles. You got the Callaway in the front, the other Corvette in the back, Sean Patterson, and the one Corvette, Diego, and the other Corvette. Really close. It looks like 1 through 3, 1 through 4 have really spread out. So now you're going to start seeing racing all over the place, because the top 5 have really spread out at least a second apart from each other. So now you've got P9, P10, P11 all right here together. Ricardo Costa from Tugas Racing. They're in the very close to Tugas Racing colors of the Audi. And P10 working on Sean Patterson and P9. Let's go to it. There they go. Let's go on board. Get Ricardo do it somewhere. Let's go dash. Paul is gray right now in the software, so it looks like Paul's probably in the pits getting that damage taken care of. That's Nuno. There he is. Yeah, so Paul's in there, unfortunately for him, being passed by GT4's 4 position, so he's going to have to work his way back through. He's going to have to work his way back through some lower class cars. once he gets himself back out there. And then he will probably be a lap or two down by the time he does get out. So keep it going, chat. I said I was walking away. This stuff always happens when I try to. There is a spinner. I don't know who that was. Another GT4. That's the GT4 Audi again. I might be Durbin. So some GT4s having some problems out there. Either way, I'm officially walking away this time. I'm going to mute my mic. We'll be back. We'll check in with you then. Grab a drink, grab some food, hang out. Let's go. Catch you in a moment. Hey, we're back, everyone. Let's catch up. I haven't been sitting here. Time has been flying. We're under 15, under 13 to go. Let's go through the field. This is the best time to do it here. Emery, looks like Jim's barbecue bailed, cast out, and finally paid the auto director. The auto director has been working. The auto director has updated the graphics. He's updated his sensibility, but is not being paid any more than what he was before. That's all he deserves. All right, let's go through the field. We got Ariel Zattoni, currently P1. I think he's been P1 for most of the time. When I walked away, he was P1. Still P1 with almost a 2-second lead over P2. Martin Edmonds here in the GT3 class. He's in that Porsche. Followed behind him, you got Adam Komorowski, always in the Bentley. That's my dude right there. Bentley, Boatley, the bestly. Don't I know it? Vic Vega coming in P4, up 4 spots. Currently P4. About 23 and a half seconds back from Adam, so there's a big gap between the top 3 and P4 here. P5, Victor Paz, right where he started. P5. He's also in the Porsche. Gleb in that weird BMW. Call it a BMW or not. The Alpina. Whatever the heck that is. But he's working it up 4 spots to P6. You got Diego in the Wheelin Callaway Corvette. No up or down for him. So he started 7th, and he's in 7th right now. Ricardo Costa behind by about 10 seconds from Diego. Down 2 spots overall. P8 on the board of the GT3s. Bernie Puebla up 2 spots to 9. The only Ferrari, I believe, in the field. Looking delicious, as it always does. But he's up 2 spots, about 13 seconds back from Ricardo. Paul, before I walked away, we saw him into the wall very hard. So he's gotten that fixed, and he is down 8 spots, unfortunately, but still out there, still going. So kudos to him. Behind Paul, we've got Sean Patterson here, up 1 spot overall from where he started in P11. He's also in some type of Corvette. He's got some front end damage, that's for sure. There's no nose on it. That's had a rhinoplasty. That thing's been cut off. He was butchered, Jerry. Behind Sean, up 2 spots into 12. You got Amato in the McLaren. I think the only McLaren in the field as well. About 30 seconds back from Sean, up 2 spots overall. Up to P12, Amato. Behind Amato, we got Terry Sanders, up 3 spots. In that AMG Mercedes, or I don't even know if it's an AMG, Mercedes, whatever. I think he's got Toto Wolff in his ear the entire way. Come on, he says. Let's go. That's probably a terrible Toto Wolff. Ricardo spinning. Easy rejoin. Oh! Not really. I don't know who that was going by. I think probably someone on... Oh, that was the lead lap. That was Ariel right there. Or Ariel. Sorry. I'm butchering names. My apologies. Let's pick it back up. Ian McClure. What's he in? He's in a BMW as well. These BMWs look weird, but I'm also used to the new BMW with the pig snout. I'm not used to these old style BMWs. Down 5 spots overall up to P14 in class, last in class for the GT3s. On to the GT4s. You got the Mercedes. Joshua Culbraith. Not Scott Galbraith. Joshua Culbraith. Don't get it confused. Up 5 spots overall to the P1 in class. P2 in class, down 1 spot. Nuno Rosario in the half and half. The half and half BMW. He's 9 seconds back. P2 in class right now for Nuno. Mark Sutton, there he is. The orange and blue BMW. 41 seconds back from Nuno. Currently in P3, right where he started. Even Steven for Mark Sutton. Gotta love it. Ken Garbett down 2 spots in class to P4. He's a full lap down from Mark. Almost a spin there. Commentator's curse. Watch that inside curb on T1. I have flipped a car many times at the curb at T1. Look out for it. Finally, the last car in the field. Certainly, but not least. No, last but not least. James McKnight. His Audi looks like it hit like a light post. Just bam, like a cartoon. Right where he started though. P5 in class. With a lot of aero damage, it looks like. So there's your run through the field. I have no idea. My apologies. I know Auto Director. Well, I think it's updated with all this other updates. I think the logic has gotten a little bit better because he probably would have been focused on P1 here overall and in class for a long, long time. But it looks like he's been bouncing around. So he might deserve a raise. We'll have to talk to Jones Barbecue. Maybe a little extra brisket, in his post-race box lunch, maybe. A little extra brisket, a little turkey. Maybe their new barbecue sauce. He can test it. He can be the Q&A of it. Whoa! Hitting that curb, taking those sparks. Look at him go. And there you have it. This is why I don't talk the entire time, because I would just be. I would just be rambling and rambling and rambling. I'd be the rambler. Rambler? But hello to all the chat out there. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it sounded good. Hopefully it's continued to look good. Everything looks good on this side, so hopefully that's coming through the YouTube servers and the YouTube pipeline. And looking good for everyone on your side. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for staying. Thanks for chatting it up. Hopefully everyone that started this is still out there roaming somewhere. If you're out there and you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button, smash it, break your mouse as you're hitting it. You can buy a new mouse. Buy a cheap one. Or buy a cheap one and then smash the like button while smashing your mouse. When you hit the like button, you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for these fine folks, these warriors, these asphalt warriors. Warriors. They're coming out to play. Hopefully someone understands that reference. Clinking the bottles together. Clinking them together. They're coming out to play. Every like is for these folks. They dedicated 90 minutes at least for race time. 15 for quali. 20 for practice. Plus whatever practice they wanted to do ahead of time. These are the true heroes. Not me. I don't want to be a hero. I just want to show off these fine folks. So smash it. Send us pictures. Send us pictures of your broken mouse because you hit that like button so hard. I'm not saying we would replace it, but I'd think about it. And for anyone that didn't see it beforehand, if you're out there, if you've yet to find the Can-Am Sim Sport Discord community, bam! Hit that QR code. That QR code will take you right to the URL you need, discord.gg/CASS. If you can't understand my talking, Charlie, Alpha, Sierra, Can-Am Sim Sport, bam! Like Emerald, throwing down salt. smacking a piece of turkey. Or not turkey, chicken. Damn, messed that up. Either way, hit that QR code if you haven't gotten there already. Also, in the description of this video, you're going to find links to all three, the triad community. The triad of sim racing, Can-Am Sim Sport, Tugas Racing, TR, ESR Racing Club. If you want to find out more about all or any of those communities, find your way into their Discord, have some fun, enjoy this hobby that we all love to do, that takes money to do, takes time and effort. Join it. If you want to get in these endurance races every other Wednesday, in the description below, you're going to see the entire schedule that we have at the moment. If you want to be a part of that, there is a link for the Sim Racing GP, the SGP community for the Can-Am Sim Sport. Just because you're joining that community doesn't lock you in to the Can-Am Sim Sport. That's just where we've stuck all these events to run on the SGP infrastructure. I heard they have a whole barn. They have a whole pole barn full of servers, just cranking away. I think they're all hooked up to like a 100-port hub or something. The mice are turning the wheels. Not really, I'm just joking. So if anyone from SGP is actually listening to that, no, they are. It's a great place to host or to set up hosting for races like this. So jump in that community. Find your way into these endurance races if you want to do some longer stuff in Raceroom. If you want to do shorter stuff in Raceroom every Friday night, the Can-Am Sim Sport, we do things in Raceroom. Of course, if you want to do those, please also join the Can-Am Sim Sport Discord. If you want to see that QR code again, BAM! There it is. Take it. Run with it. Or don't. Whatever. Under a minute to go. Look how time flies as we come back. We got a minute to go. Ariel Zatoni says, I don't need any of this crap. I'm gone. So he has almost a 8.5-second lead over Martin Edmonds. Let's go heli cam. No, let's go static cam. Love the static cam. Boom. New camera angles in this broadcast suite. That's going to be it. Perfect timing. There he goes across. Race is over, as you can see at the very top. Martin Edmonds coming across. He's going to be in there somewhere. Right up in there somewhere, that's Adam. They're crossing in the Bentley as well. There's Martin. Got the heli cam. There's Adam coming across P3. Vic Vega coming through the forest of Austria. There might be a Yeti in there somewhere, but he's coming across. I'm sure that building's going to block everything. Here comes the pit. Here comes the boat. Yes. Oh, there it is. That's what we pay our helicopter pilots for. We got 4 of them circling up there. They're dancing. Vic Vega coming across P4. Victor Pass P5. Here comes Gleb through there somewhere. Action cam. That's going to be P4. I don't know if Joshua. Where's he at? Well, he's had to finish. There's your P1 in class. Nuno's come across. Look at him there. He doesn't know if he wants to be yellow or white. He's both in that BMW. Mark Sutton. Here he comes. Cheer him on, Emery. Mark. Here he comes. Winchester Mark Sutton coming across for his P3. He's got that bottom step of the podium. It's still a step. Just a little bit shorter. There it is. Great job. Oh, there's a line right there. There's 2 lines for Red Bull Ring. There it is. There's your final results. Forget the ADAC. I gotta figure out how to change that. I gotta figure out where to change that. But there's your overall results. P123 GT3s. Ariel Zatoni, Martin Edmonds, Adam Komorowski. All the way down at the bottom there, Joshua Culbreth, P1 GT4. Nuno Rosario, P2 GT4, and then Winchester Mark Sutton. Yeah! Just cracking that whip. Winchester Mark Sutton P3 in class. Everyone else, golf clap. Golf clap for everyone involved. We appreciate all these folks coming out on a Wednesday evening. We appreciate them doing what we need, what we want them to do. Server's done. Server says, I'm out. Just like the auto director. He's already got his box of lunch and he's gone. He's left. Never to be seen again. So that's it. That's what you get with the Can-Am Sim Sport YouTube live stream. Sometimes I'm here all the time, and there have been even more just absolute rambling. Or sometimes you don't have me at all, and you can just enjoy the sights and sounds of a car on a track, and hopefully a bunch of them. Jones Barbecue, yes. If you don't like barbecue, at least go to Jones Barbecue for their foot massage. It'll change your life. Let me just say that. It'll change your life. You won't know what to do when you're done. It's like walking on clouds when you're done. You're welcome, Emery. I didn't do much, but this stream is here for anyone watching now and anyone that wants to come by later. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Let's break the algorithm. Let's show the algorithm who's boss. That's us with this video. Any like is for the person out there. All 20-some folks. With that, I really got nothing else. There you go, Diego. Hopefully the stream is good enough to watch back. Hopefully you see yourself often, or a bit, or enough, or see what Ariel did for a lot of it. But yeah, the triad of the sim racing community, all three Discord communities, their links are in the description of this video. The Can-Am Sim Sport simracing.gp link is in the description. Anything else in there is fluff, because you don't really need anything else. I mean, you do, but you don't. With that, I'm getting out of here. I'm into this bad boy. 10:42 on the east, on the best coast, on the beast coast. No one cares about the best coast. Yeah, I'm rambling at this point. So we're gonna get out of here. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to everyone who's been here the entire time. Thank you to all the various few new subscribers we got. Thank you so much. Thank you to the 18 people that have hit the like button. If you're still out there and you have it, do so. Break a mouse. Send me a picture. I'll laugh at it. I'll maybe think about sending you a new one. A nice like Dell 2-button, no scroll wheel. You know, it'll have the little ball in it. Going back in the 90s. It won't even be a laser. It'll be like a ball. That's what you'll get. But we're out. So thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to the people who raced this. See you not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after for whatever the next one is. I have no idea. I'll look at it at some point before the next one, and we'll go from there. So everyone have a great evening. Everyone have a great rest of the week. See you at some point around whatever community you want to jump into. Let's go racing. Let's have some fun. And that's it. Be safe. Be healthy. Love you all. And we'll see you.